Hey guys, welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. It's Hetzman here. Been a while since I recorded. Glad to be back. Glad to be back in this game. This game is amazing. I love it. So what we're doing today is we're getting back to the original idea of building this city that we want to build, full of buildings and different vehicles and whatnot. I wish there could be more than two people. I don't even know if there can, but so what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a semi-truck, and that's what I've got here on this frame. This is a brand new design of mine. I've never worked with a frame like this before. I spent a lot of time before I filmed designing this frame just so that I wouldn't have to spend that time wasting it for you guys. So this is the frame I settled on. It's a fairly complex but also pretty simple at the same time. It's mostly just design features, but hopefully by the end of this truck we will have a truck that can actually pull cargo and different types of trailers and whatnot. The first thing I want to do is get it out of the sun. It was kind of stupid for me to park it here, so we're gonna try to get the wheels on right away. So the first thing I want to do is put the deck down. Gonna need a place to sit. Now, I like to use wood for any type of floors, and I'm using tile, white tile, as kind of the color for the actual truck itself. Now, the hardest part, because I have another semi-truck on a different map, I was experimenting on it, because I wanted to get a good design, but like I said, this is the brand new one. I didn't have a design before this that I really loved, but the hardest part about, it seems, that building a semi-truck is getting the shape and the contours right of all the edges, because I don't like driving around just these blocky things. I like it to kind of be somewhat curved. So I'm gonna try to do the best I can, just shape it out, give it some color, give it some contrast. But like I said, first thing I want to do is get the cab done, and then we're gonna put down the wheels and get this thing into the sunlight. So the roof was pretty simple. It was just kind of a curved back kind of thing, aerodynamic design, and then I rounded over the edges here and there. Kind of the area that I'm filling in now is gonna be where like the engines go and whatnot, in front of that there. No, I don't want that there. I think I like metal there better. Let's go put some metal on the outside of this thing. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay. So now we're going to put the suspension in there. Let's see. We'll start with the bearings here at the bottom. I can't tell you how many times I've actually built vehicles and forgotten to put the bearings on it. It's ridiculous, because you just you get in the car and you can't steer. But I've actually come up with a fairly good design, because this vehicle is so heavy. We need more than one shock absorber for the wheels. So I put 3, but then the problem is that these shock absorbers, they don't actually register the bottom of anything unless there's a block underneath them. So I made sure to put 3 individual blocks that aren't attached to each other on the bottoms of each spring, and then 1 in the middle there, and then 2 on the sides that are attached to the middle one and not the 2 above them. So what that does is it allows all 3 shock absorbers to work together to support that wheel. So I'll quickly do the same thing on the other side here. So 1, 2, 3, and then the shock absorbers, 1, 2, and 3. Each individual blocks, oops, messed up there. Each individual blocks with the upside down T shape, and then a bearing and a wheel. There we go. So I'll get the backs put on here. That should do. Or wait a minute. No, because I need them to be higher up. You know, that won't work. Let's see. If I would do this and that seems to be the right height. And we'll put the shock absorbers down. Yeah, I like that. Oh, what happened there? Sometimes this game just, it spazzes out on your mouse controls. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3 to level out with the front. There and in the back. And then shock absorbers. And then we're going to just do the same thing on the front. So these ones just don't steer. So we do the upside down T shape. Put a bearing and a wheel. Quickly copy that in the back here. And then we should be good. I'll do the other side real quick, and then we should be good to move it out into the sun. Alright, so let's see here. I got all the wheels done. Time to put the engines on. So let's get some wood in here. Let's build a little deck for them to sit on. There we go. There's the gas engine. Perfect. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4, maybe? No, we don't need one for each wheel. We'll stick with 2 for now. The thing is, I don't know that I like the idea of having all the wheels on a motor. I like the idea of being rear wheel drive, because it's the back of the thing that's really going to be doing all the work, you know, towing all the trailers and whatnot. The front wheels are just there to steer us in the right direction, quite literally. So we'll just hook up the back wheels for now, and that should be good enough. And we'll make sure that they're facing the right way. And okay, let's boost up the engines here so I can actually move, and then out into the sunlight so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, get rid of the lift. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. And we need to add some weight in the back, but don't worry, it'll be alright. We'll add the hookup gizmo, and that should level things out, I think. Yeah, anyways, let's just get in. Let's get this thing out into the sun. Oh, that's a snail. That's a snail. We gotta boost those up again. It's really all the weight. This thing's really heavy because it's entirely made out of metal. Wait a minute. That's 2 notches down. There we go. Alright. Let's try this again. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. And there's the shock absorbers working beautifully. I suppose I could always just do 2 in the back, but then it kind of isn't symmetrical. But I don't want to do that. Ooh, flung me out of there. Okay, let's see here. Let's put it back on the lift and get the hood going here. Gotta add some color up front. Finish the design up here. And so we'll do a quick piece across here. And then that and that. You know, I thought maybe I'd add a controller to like automatically open up the hood at a push of a button, but I didn't really think we'd need it. You can actually see the engines from either side of from underneath the wheels. Alright, so we'll quickly grab some lights because we need a light. And what is this? It's a horn. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. New toy. New toy. Time for the horn. Let's get these lights put on. Alright, so if we put the horn... Is that backward? Yeah, that looks better. I wonder what they sound like. I hope it sounds like a truck. Get these things facing the right way. Yeah, I like that a lot. Good. Perfect. We'll run around back here and put some taillights on it real quick. There we go. And then the all-important feature that makes the semi-truck a semi-truck. 3 lights. Right at the top. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful. That looks great. Great design. Definitely. Alright. Let's get working on the hookup, the hitch. So, first thing I want to do, I think, is put a deck up in the back here. Or not a deck, a wall, I mean. Just frame it in a little bit. That should do it. Make a little doorway in case I ever want to hop out through the back. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so now let's put down a wooden deck here, because this is not going to be any area where the hitch actually operates, so we can fill in all these gaps here. It provides it, you know, with some aesthetics as well. Okay. Good, I like this. Good. So now the hitch, what we gotta do is put down a base of 5 by 5. Now where's the best place to, okay, alright. Oh, look at, what is, I can't fit in here. I can't, why can't I fit? No, whatever, we'll move it later. Alright, yeah, so I can't actually, a normal hitch will actually bob left to right, like with the actual axle of the truck, but we don't have that capability because it does provide some difficulties down the line. It just doesn't operate how you want it to. So a base of 5 by 5, and we'll do it right above the back wheel axle there. And we'll just fill this deck in a little bit. And then, let's see here. Now, the 3 wooden pieces in the back is kind of where the trailer is going to want to, you're going to want to aim for that when you're hooking up the trailer. So we can actually add a border all the way around this, I think. That's fine, yeah. And then, this is the part that actually helps us grab the trailer. Put 2 bearings down, one there, and then one here. And then 2 individual blocks that are attached to those bearings. And you don't want those to touch ever. So what we want to do is we just want to go like this. 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. 4. Yeah. That should do it. That shape should work. And then with the other one, and again, you want to make sure it doesn't touch. It wants to be independent of everything. We should be able to just put 1 block here. Yeah. Nope, not there. Nope. Just straight across like that. That should be fine. And then that way the trailer can just slide in right underneath that. And I think that's it. So let's grab a controller here real quick. And then this is going to go in the cab. Let's see where we can put it. Right here. Yeah. Then gotta grab a switch. And a button for later on. That'll come in handy. Just mount the switch right there. And now I'll need my connector. Get rid of that for the horn. And we're just going to drag them over to these bearings here. And then as far as the direction goes, we want the blue arrow pointing, we want it that way so that it opens up, and then this one will go the opposite. And then I think 15 degrees should be fine for both of them. I think. Maybe 30. And we'll start with 15. Okay. So now if we just click on that, that should open up just like that. And then that's where... that doesn't quite open far enough. I don't know that I like that, actually. But this is kind of the idea that the pin, I guess you can call it, for that's going to be hooked up to the trailer. That's where that'll slide into. But I want to redesign this because I don't like the way it's looking. I want to slide this over one, just like that. That way they have a little bit more space and they can move away from each other without running into each other at the end. So that should just do that. That works out well. And then this one is going to be almost the same, except that it's going. Oh, you're spinning on me. You're, and now I fell. You're spinning. My goodness. Alright, well, let's just keep moving. So you go here, there, there, and there, I think. And then one more here. Okay, so now if we rehook that up. There we go. Yeah, and that's the perfect shape. And you gotta be careful not to put a block in the back right there, because otherwise they'll bump into each other. And that'll provide resistance on the bearings, and it's just a mess. Forgot to reset this. Let's put it... Is 15 enough? No, 15's not enough. So we'll put the other one at 30. But 15's good for the other one. There we go, and that can slide right in. And then... Now we'll just hook up the button for the horn. One and two. That should work out fine. There's one horn. There's the other. Alright. And what's going on with my buttons? My buttons are not working. Why is the horn not going off? Yeah, my buttons are not working. My controls must be messed up. Oh, that's right. I'm still in controlling for the flying mode. So let's see here if I... No, wait a minute. No, it's still not working. Let's try to switch these back up. Oh, okay, that's the reason. That should be 1 right there. But it won't let me change it. What's going on here? No, it's not frozen. I can change these. Okay, let's just stick with that. Let's see here. Yeah! Listen to that. Alright guys, I'm going to call the episode there, I think. Let's see, next episode I will be doing the trailer for this semi-truck. And I'll show you how it actually hooks up, and hopefully you'll like the design and you'll see where I'm going with this. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.